Welcome to Biomutant. Strange not having the sky above. There's so much more below the ground. This is harder than it looks. Yuck! Biohazard. Sickening. Looks valuable. This would make anyone woozy. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun and a gathering net, but no armor. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than... It's a little feisty and tough critter, a perfect fit for a... Daytime is the best time to get things done. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. That over there is Steepo Deepo, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
Botse Inmo Diava Wa Chérie la fille, Mancella Fat.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Chérie la fille.
Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead.
Lemma.
Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones.
Vaksan mar malva cherry.
Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther.
E kanisala vai.
But enough of that, right?
E kanisala vai. Why ad fudle haya?
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed.
Padam wakumo nas vaya.
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Ja, kalba, hose eskuku joanna.
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Baran udinamama. Dagadnio umumwaka.
Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed.
Baran udinamama.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
Yama fore dome da hunka.
Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Ova bugbug kuali. Baran udinamama.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Silogo partinea fales.
Thinks you have bigger? Let's see. That's more like it. Sharp-dressed. Smart to protect your melon. Let's see. Couldn't stand another hour of daylight. Put that thing behind you. This is no way to live, but keep at it anyhow. Stomping time. Time to walk on your own legs. Gah, that's just awful. Watch your step around here. Boom, boom. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. There's a place and time for everything, but for that city scenario, it's already come and gone. Got more than a flesh wound. Not much left of that one. Breathe. Keep breathing. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to shelter. Bullseye. All things end. Take matters back into your own hands. Now that's loot. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Blades screaming beware. You're a little wet behind the ears. smell that burning fuel. This is turning out to be quite an expedition. Let's see.